Everyone knows the T-Rex ruled North America. But who was its true equal in the East? For decades, scientists were baffled by a discovery in the Gobi Desert, a monstrous predator so similar to the tyrant king, they initially mistook it for a T-Rex clone. But its secret weapon was deadlier. Today on DinoT, we introduce you to the ultimate rival of the T-Rex, the Tarbosaurus batar, or the alarming lizard. This colossal theropod was the undisputed apex predator of late Cretaceous Asia, roughly 70 million years ago. We are here to tell the story of a king who fought a different war, demanding a unique set of tools. We'll uncover the truth about this Asian giant, a predator that was slightly less robust than its North American cousin, but featured a specialized hydraulic jaw built to lock on to the largest prey, the giant Titanosaurs. It had the deadliest bite force in its ecosystem, but a shocking flaw. Its vision was terrible. Get ready to have your mind blown. This isn't just a clone. This is the story of the Tarbosaurus. To find this immense king, we must travel to the late Cretaceous period, about 70 million years ago, in what is now the Gobi Desert. Now, forget the barren, rocky desert you see today. That's a common misconception. The environment of the Tarbosaurus was a very different place, a vast, warm, humid oasis, known to scientists as the Nemegt Formation. This wasn't a wasteland. It was a lush world, crisscrossed by rivers, shallow lakes, and swamps, featuring forests of ancient pines. It was, in short, a prime hunting ground. But this oasis was home to colossal prey. The Tarbosaurus shared its territory with giant Titanosaurs, the massive, long-necked sauropods, and the strange, bulky Deinocheirus, an enormous 36-foot-long ornithomemosaur. This was a challenging environment, demanding immense power and specialized hunting tactics. And here lies the key to the Tarbosaurus's survival. Even this oasis had a dark secret. The sediments show that the area was prone to periodic droughts. These devastating dry spells caused mass die-offs, drastically reducing food sources and sparking fierce competition among the large predators. This unpredictable life-or-death environment forced the Tarbosaurus to evolve into the specialized, tough hunter we are about to dissect. The Tarbosaurus was a formidable giant, reaching up to 33 feet long and weighing over 5 tons. It was undeniably the apex predator of Asia. Yet, side by side with its famous North American cousin, the Tarbosaurus was slightly less robust and had a conspicuously narrower skull. These subtle differences were the keys to its specialized hunting style. First, let's address the most visually shocking similarity to the T-Rex: its arms. The arms of the Tarbosaurus were famously small. In fact, they were proportionally smaller than any other known tyrannosaur. They were practically useless for grasping. This bizarre anatomy confirms one crucial fact. The Tarbosaurus relied entirely on its massive head for everything. And what a head it was! This skull, which could be up to 4.4 feet long, was the engine of its power. We call it the hydraulic weapon because of its unique jaw specialization. Unlike the T-Rex, whose jaw was built for torsion, twisting, the Tarbosaurus jaw was very stiff and less flexible. It possessed a unique interlocking mechanism in its lower jaw. This structure transformed its bite into an unstoppable clamp, a hydraulic press built to lock on to massive, struggling prey. The force behind this clamp was terrifying. Its bite force was estimated to be around 10,000 pounds per square inch, or 70 kilograms per centimeter squared. This force surpassed even other colossal theropods like Titanosaurus. And its teeth? They were a perfect complement to this clamp. Tarbosaurus possessed 58 to 64 gigantic teeth that featured more serrations than the T-Rexes. The D-shaped teeth at the front were specialized for gripping and holding. The oval-shaped teeth along the sides were true saw blades, designed for precise, efficient slicing and carving. This entire apparatus, the stiff jaw, the interlocking mechanism, and the serrated teeth, was engineered for one primary purpose: dominating the enormous Titanosaurs and large hadrosaurs of the Gobi Oasis. The Tarbosaurus didn't need to crush bone with every bite. It needed to clamp down with overwhelming force and deliver repeated lethal cuts until its gigantic victim succumbed. Now we get to the core of the Tarbosaurus's intelligence and its surprising flaw. This giant didn't just rely on brute force. It was a master strategist that leveraged incredible senses to dominate its prey. Let's start with its greatest advantage: its nose. The Tarbosaurus had a highly developed sense of smell. Its olfactory bulb, the part of the brain controlling smell, was huge. Scientists believe this sense was superior even to the T-Rexes. This superhuman nose allowed the Tarbosaurus to detect carcasses or track prey over vast distances, much like a modern-day vulture. It didn't need to see its meal, it could simply smell it. It also had acute hearing, particularly for low-frequency sounds, which helped it pinpoint the location of prey or rivals from far away. But this specialization came at a cost, revealing the Tarbosaurus's major vulnerability: its vision. Because of its narrow skull, the Tarbosaurus's eyes were positioned more outward. This resulted in poor binocular vision, meaning it lacked the deep, precise depth perception that the T-Rex used to hunt armored prey. For the Tarbosaurus, smell and sound were far more crucial than sight. But this hunter was brutal. We have fossil evidence showing the Tarbosaurus's devastating tactics. One fossil of the huge, strange ornithomimosaur Deinocheirus was discovered with deep punctures and slashes that perfectly match a Tarbosaurus bite. The evidence suggests the victim was violently dismembered and disemboweled during the attack. Yet the Tarbosaurus also had a gentler side when it came to eating dead things. It was a skilled scavenger, capable of meticulously stripping meat from bone. Furthermore, we have evidence of its resilience. Fossilized skin impressions show its body was covered in small, non-overlapping scales, which provided protection against external injuries. The Tarbosaurus was a formidable hunter, but it was its ability to be a meticulous scavenger and a tough survivor that kept it on top in the unpredictable Gobi Oasis. And so we come to the end of our journey into the Gobi Oasis. We've peeled back the layers of the Tarbosaurus, the Asian counterpart to the T-Rex. We've seen that it was no clone. It was a highly specialized predator built for a specific war. It featured a unique hydraulic jaw clamp to dominate the massive Titanosaurs and a superior sense of smell to thrive in its unpredictable, drought-prone environment. Its reality, defined by tiny arms, limited vision, and immense power, is a far more compelling story of evolutionary specialization than any fictional clone. But this incredible reign, like all others, had to end. The periodic droughts and fierce competition of the Gobi Oasis eventually caught up with the Tarbosaurus, and it vanished from the fossil record. Now we move from the predator to the shield. We've seen the Tarbosaurus's hydraulic bite, but what about a creature that faced that power and won? Join us next time on DinoT as we continue our journey into the Age of Giants and reveal the shocking truth about the Titanosaurus, the animal that was the largest to ever walk the earth. Was it really alone?